This is your boy Alfie D, and the place to be is Street Talk Podcast. We got a special edition today for you. Special edition today. We coming here, everything Baltimore, and the reason why we coming here on a Thursday on today is it been, I got something that's near and dear to my heart. Emerson Village is near and dear to my heart. Anything that goes on in Emerson Village, anything like that. I've been up in this area for about 44, 43 years now, and I pretty much love this area. So it's been brought to my attention that the school, Edmondson Westside Skill Center, they've been up here in this area, I think since like 1954, 55 or something like that.
Right.
Been up for a long time. And me, myself, I went to, back in mid-90s, they had adult trade classes at nighttime. And you can go over there, take every trade that they had over there during the daytime for the students. They had it at nighttime for a discounted rate, and you get a certificate and everything for adults. I went over there and took my building maintenance. I went over there, took bricklaying, and it was another, I can't forget whatever trade is. But I've been doing construction, real estate, rehabbing homes because of that for over 20 years and things like that. I went into other businesses, but I was still on the side, fix, people call me, tell me to do things, help them out or whatever, things like that. So today we have with us today on Street Talk Podcast is Mr. Rome Carrol. Mr. Rome Carrol is the alumni president of Edmondson Westside. And this gentleman here came, he did us the honor to come here and, want to talk to us today about what's going on with the skill center and what they're trying to, defund it, trying to take out a few programs, a few other programs, which, I believe that, change is good. Okay, you always got to change, but some things right now in society, you can't go away from hands-on experiences, man-made, carpentry. There's always going to be a person that's going to need to be doing some carpentry. You're going to need to, computers are doing everything now, but it's going to be a person that got to build a computer, that builds the computer, that builds that computer. So we need these trades and things like that. So, Mr. Carrol, I would like you to tell everybody, who you are and what brings you here today.
All right. So, as my brother mentioned, my name is Rome Carrol. I am the president of the Edmondson Alumni Association. And the Edmondson Alumni Association, let me start off by saying, is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to help build collectively alumni bases so that we can be support for each other, the school, and the community. And so with that being said, I'm here today because I'm trying to gain public attention and public support because there is a proposal and recommendation on the table right now. Going before the City School Board of Commissioners next week on a hearing to remove 10 programs out of the Trade Center to Carver and out of Edmondson to Carver. Specifically, they want to move the trades out of the West Side building, and the ones that remain, they want to put in the Edmondson building, and the rest goes to Carver. So I'm here to shed light on that information for the people.
Okay, and we had I see they want, like you say, they want to take out a few, put them down Carver and things like that. But I always see once they start removing things, those things never come back. And
Correct.
You're saying you're putting down. So what is the reason why you want to relocate them from one school into another school? So do you have other plans on doing something? It came to my attention. I kind of peeped this out, a few years ago when they started doing our construction and they started putting all the dirt over the skill center. Right. So that's all, and now the parking lot's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So next thing like when you was in school, the teacher say they moved you to the back of the class. The next move is out the door. So basically, that's what the skill center is. That next move is out the door. You know what I mean? Right. So you take down a few. Okay, now we got a few. We took these out now, and we're looking at the numbers now. So now, or we got a few. We still got students that are still signing up. They're still taking these classes. So we're fine. So maybe we can downsize a little bit more because we had maybe 500 before because you had more classes and trades. And now we got 200. So let's go do some more cutting. So we, I mean, eventually it's going to be pretty much going to be gone. You know, I understand they're putting up code, you know, coding and things like that. We know things that like that we need because the way the society is moving, the way the world is moving. But you still need to hand on trades like nurses. Look at what we're in now. We're in the pandemic right now. We need more nurses. I mean, we need more. We need more phlebotomists. We need a lot more things. We need more carpentry. You know, the infrastructure here in the city, here, or not even just in the city, throughout our country, it's been bad. Yeah. And so schools like Edmondson Westside Skills Center puts out people like that. That's going to go out here in society and help build in certain kind of ways. Either it's going to be daycare, it's going to be child care, you're going to be nursing, you're going to be taking care of seniors. It's going to be something,
right?
So we got to do everything that we got to try to put together a plan that whereas though we can show that we need these. I mean, we got to show because right now everybody's looking at the numbers. It's always about the numbers. So we could put together some numbers, something to show on how many people have been successful. I mean, because it's students now that was actually I came up with that's actually teaching over there. That's actually teaching trades. That's over there. They actually took trades. That's over there. That's I see on a day-to-day basis. That's out here. That's actually still doing the trades. Still, that they have a career in the trades that they was doing. So I mean, we cannot let this go.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. A lot of greatness has come out of the Edmondson Village and the Edmondson area and the surrounding communities, man. We have people from NASA all the way to people running their own plumbing companies, man. We had a lot of greatness, man, just coming out of Edmondson. This has been a strong pillar for the West Side community for many years, and it served our youth and it served the public well and the community well. And the beautiful part is that a lot of people, like you said, man, come back and give back. We have teachers there that are alumni. So let me, if you don't mind, can I give you a rundown of what they plan on taking out?
Yeah, exactly. I pulled it up. I pulled it up, but I thought I could put it on the screen, but it's not coming up. So you can go ahead and go ahead and talk about it. Let me see, can I put it on the screen as well?
All right. So the programs that they want to this is the second revision. We have a petition out, and we made enough noise that they went back and they said, okay, well we're gonna change some things. So now the plans to remove from the school is accounting and finance, business administrative services, carpentry, Cisco networking. For those that don't know what that is, that's just basically how routers talk. That allows computers to compute to be on such shows like this. The engineering program, the interactive media production program, the cosmetology and cosmetic services program, and the baking and culinary program are the programs that they want to remove and send to Carver. The programs that they're proposing to keep will be nursing, surgical technician, automotive technician, early childhood education, cybersecurity, welding, SAT prep, short-term certifications. I don't even know what that is, and a teaching academy. So these are scheduled to go before the Baltimore City Board of School Commissioners March 9th. That will be this coming March 9th at 5 p.m. This will be a Zoom meeting. And you guys, I'll send the information to you so you guys can get the information, or you could just follow us at Edmondson Alumni on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Gmail, email us, and we'll get that information and the petition out to you guys so you can join in for the conversation. Our goal is to have them to completely deny the proposal or put the proposal on the back burner for a while until we can figure this thing out as a community as a whole, and not be dictated to what programs we're going to receive and what we're not going to receive.
Okay, exactly. So I have up here on the screen, this is like you say, the programs that you had said, the ones they they want to talk about. Also, I have exactly, I think is the phone number and everything that you just said There was though they can call in, they can call in, I guess, the city, the school board, and and everything. So give me 1 second. Let me see, can I pull that up as well? But like you're saying, so while I'm doing that, so let's go. Can we get a little bit of background on yourself? So you get the people out here to know a little bit about and why you're so passionate about Edmondson Westside Skills Center, Edmondson Westside, and also being the president of the Alumni Association.
Okay, well, that's a good easy one. I'm gonna go ahead and slam dunk that one. I'm a native of the Edmondson area. I grew up in the community, Old Frederick to be exact. But from the hanging out with my Penn Lucy guys, Uplands was right across the street. But so I'm really passionate about the community and what's going on in my area. As you become a man, you have to care about what's happening in your community. And so I've been an advocate for some time. I am also an alumni of Edmondson High School. I came out in 97, except my 97 peoples. Also, I did volunteer service with Mr. Stanley Brown, who was the band director at Edmondson, who's also retiring this year, y'all. Y'all give y'all shouts out to Mr. Brown. He put in like 45 years of service, man. That's dope. And so I did 16 years teaching drums up there, which a product of some of my teaching. You have one of the young brothers now, the A1 Chops brothers, doing their thing, up there.
Yeah.
So we kind of changed the culture, with that. And those guys came, they learned from us, and they put their own little spin on it. So I'm also invested, whereas though the alumni. The concept of the Alumni Association actually came from the current principal, Mr. Carl Perry. And at the time, he had passed it on to Miss Akins, Sharon Akins, shout out to Sharon Akins, and who's also alumni. I think she's class, I don't want to mess it up, but she in the 80s, early 80s.
I don't think you want to tell her the 80s. She don't probably want to write no age.
Yeah. And so she had took his vision, and she was running it, and it's a cumbersome position. So I decided to just go ahead and dive in and stand up and take ownership of it. And by the grace of God, man, for the last 5 years, we have been growing. We're becoming stronger. More people are learning about it. We have podcasts such as Street Talks to have outlets and venues to talk about things in the community. So we just been putting it down, growing, man. And I'm really proud of the fact that we are officially a 501c3 nonprofit, which opens up avenues and doors for us to do so much more great things.
I'm gonna let you in a little secret. Like, I never went to Edmondson Westside, but I feel as though in my mind I was a redskin. I would cut school, go to the homecomings all the time. So I feel like I was a part of, I was a part of the school. A lot of my friends, all of my close friends, my brothers, shout out to my man Anthony Carrol, all of them, they graduated from there. So I'm near and dear to there. So I feel, this right here, kind of hurt me because, like I say, I've been hands-on since I was a kid. My grandfather taught me, a lot of things. So I've been hands-on. Right now we have on the screen, it was actually get up on the screen now on how that you can go ahead and save the careers in the tech education over at Edmondson Westside Skills Center. So, it's up on the screen. Y'all guys can go ahead. If, you got a QR code or whatever, so you can go ahead and scan that off your phone. You can go ahead and go direct to them.
The Bitly is the Bitly. That's we changed that. The Bitly should be no CTE cuts. Again, the Bitly is no CTE cuts instead of City School CTE survey. No CTE cuts.
Okay, so once we finish this, I'll go ahead and put that up on there so we can go ahead and get that, get that changed out. I'll put this up and then also put the corrections over there at the bottom. But it's some one things that you guys been doing. I'm pretty sure because I'm not active in a lot of other communities or whatever, but I do, I'm active on Facebook, and I see you guys are very, very, very active in the community. You guys, like I said, to let you in a little secret, you guys, inspired me to do a lot of things back here in my community. I see you guys out here clean. Y'all might have certain days y'all clean up. Out here inside the community. Y'all, I mean, that's to be honest. Technically, you really your concerns is the school. You don't really have to come out in the community and interact with people out here in the community and things like that. So that right there, I big up y'all guys on that as well. Yeah, I see that y'all meet up a lot. Y'all, it's like one big family. So that's why I feel as though that is us, the street talks. That is, we feel as though we feel obligated that we have to help you guys on trying to save the programs there and help get this word out.
And we appreciate that, man. That's the kind of feel we're going for. We're trying to bring back that family unity, that family culture, like you said, like, oh, it's homecoming, man. We going up to Edmondson. Like we want that feel. Like Edmondson has what I call generational families.
Exactly.
Grandmothers and grandfathers has gone to Edmondson and experienced those days, and we just want to keep those things out here for our youth. And by not being any rec centers and right in that specific area, like we need that family school system, like that school system, whereas though kids that have somewhere to go to not only learn academic skills, but trade skills that go along with them for life, that they can always become entrepreneurs or make side money with, or even have great careers in. But then we also want to bring back that support system and say, hey, big homie or big homette is coming out here fighting for us. They're worried about us, so that they can see the love. They can see that we're not all that they betray us to be. So that's one of the things that we definitely trying to bring back, man.
Exactly. This is Emerson Village, and the thing is, village, it takes a lot of, it takes a people. And African proverb that somebody pointed out to me: if you want to go somewhere quick, you go by yourself. You want to go far, you go together. So that's what we hear. We trying to go together and try to go ahead and get this word out, because I mean, this is right. We need this. And out right now, and especially at this time where our kids right now, they want to stay home, they want to play video games. We got a lot of things going on here in the city that can distract our youth and things like that. So why not get them into something that's going to get them hands-on, that's going to distract them? I mean, you got a lot of good jobs out here, that's especially in welding and things like that, where as though you have unions and that you can actually career. This was that town where as though we had Bethlehem Steel.
Right.
Pretty much everybody in this town, somebody, uncle, grandfather, somebody worked down Bethlehem Steel, all because they went to a school, they went somewhere and they learned how to weld, or they had on the job training, which you're not going to really get too much on the job training with welding, carpentry as much and things like that. So
right.
We need this. Like I said, you guys need to go up here. You see it on the screen. We're going to change. We're going to make the corrections to everything on the screen. But we need you guys to go ahead and we need to get this word out there. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this word out here, man.
Absolutely. And the email that you see is correct. You can voice your comments, concerns. You can send testimonial videos to the school board at bcps.k12.md.us, or you can send them to emersonalumni@gmail.com, or follow us on Instagram. Hit the link in the bio, sign a petition, and all of it goes straight to the board, man. And we definitely appreciate y'all help and love and support, man, with this.
No problem. And the same way y'all call downtown locker room about those J's, we need y'all to call down North Avenue about these classes, man.
Right.
I need y'all to call down there and just burn that phone up. Call your councilman. If you call your delegates, call everybody, burn their phones up. Send emails, paper trails, everything. Burn their phones up, man. The same way they come up here and put all this mail inside your mailbox about when they want to get elected. Now we got them elected. We got to get them to go ahead and we got to fight. We got to sit there and we got to send this information down to the CEO, or the what you want to call them of the Baltimore school, or the school board. What they have, CEO down there or superintendent. We need to go ahead and flood this, because they're not going to do anything until we show that we're trying to actually that we care. So we really appreciate you, Mr. Carrol, coming up on here anytime that you want to come back. You want to, this is the platform for you. This is for you anytime. Just let me know. We here for you. We here to help. Like you said, guys, y'all go ahead, flood those phone lines. And you want to go ahead and give out the email address again one more time.
So school board at bcps.k12.md.us, or emersonalumni@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Edmondson Alumni, one word. Click the link in the bio. Shout outs to Streets Talks, man. Shout out to Streets Talks for just bringing us on and allowing us to get this information out to the people, man. And we appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
I appreciate it, man. You be safe out here. And until again, we'll see you again. We're going to check back up after everything goes on. We check back with you, and I'll keep in contact with you. And we're going to get to the bottom. Hopefully, we're going to save these 4A programs.
That's right. That's right. Peace. Appreciate it.
Peace. Have a good one. Right now, I want y'all to go ahead, go to YouTube, subscribe. I want y'all to go ahead. This is my man, 29 Streets, coming straight out of Emerson Village. Talented young man, powerful song right here. It's called Unfortunate. I'll let y'all. Street Talk Podcast. Your boy Alfie D, and I'm out.
We said Black Lives Matter. Never said only Black Lives Matter. We know all lives matter. We just need your help with Black Lives Matter. Why they talking just so much? And we don't hit nothing about Sandra. We just only want the real. Only just wanting that. Watching all this go down. Miss Jefferson through the window. I'm just wishing I could tell you, but a nephew can't just tickle. How the police act like that? I thought they protect and serve. They say we should stop the violence. Hell no, pointed to the cops. How they asking us to stop? George Floyd, hard to stop. Can't forget about Freddie Gray. They racing to the clock. I can't believe they killed Eric in the middle of the streets. NYC, now it's Minnesota. The shit they get for free. They getting me, they getting you. Man, they getting us for cheap. We done lost blood to these jails, and we got them 6 feet deep. Remember Philando Castile? Man, it's getting deep. Just remember that he's still underground. R.I.P. Yeah, they still whipping our ass like this shit was slavery. That's why I'm running like Malcolm, because Marty wanted peace. And the visions that I'm having, man, this shit ain't come for cheap. And every day I'm waking up, I'm trying to be a greater me. And I can see these other people having changes in their thoughts. So we point the guns in all directions, changes in our hearts. But we watch that man bag boys like shade on them streets. And we going against each other, man, that shit be looking weak. Chicago killing California, Philadelphia, can't forget Baltimore, the shit is looking out of order. Unforgivable losses, unforgivable chances, unforgivable visions, unforgivable answers. Forever know we gon' feel it, forever know we be damaged. And let you refuse to stand, I swear we won't manage. Why they talking just so much, and we don't hear nothing about Sandra. We just only want the real, only just wanting that. Watching all this go down, Miss Jefferson through the window. I'm just wishing I could tell you, but a nephew can just tempo. How the police act like that? I thought they protect and serve. They say we should stop the violence. Hell no, pointed to the cops. How they asking us to stop? George Floyd, hard to stop. Can't forget about Freddie Gray. They racing to the clock. Michael Brown would have been here. Should have went straight to that store, and then they picking on our youth. They know that we becoming more. Trayvon Martin walking down the streets. Zimmerman, you a whore. Aubrey family, hope you get answers and then some more. Sorry, I ain't make a priority. I ain't trying to be no judge. I think he was only 16 and it really gave him life. I want him home, I want him free, and I want that shit tonight. This shit crazy, they get off and they give my people life. Now I'm strapped in with a vision. Yeah, it's fuck all politicians. They condoning all these murders. Fuck Donald Trump, he the villain. On the chiller, I just try never forget your struggle. They done came into your apartment after they shot you for nothing. Minnesota, I understand. I will not tell you not to rot. Too many of my people that felt pain. I feel it deep inside. We know much more than 40 acres, and that's me. They should have stopped the shit with Emmett Till, but this is what they do. Why they talking just so much? And we don't hit nothing about Sandra. We just only want the real, only just wanting that. Watching all this go down. Miss Jefferson through the window. I'm just wishing I could tell you, but a nephew can just tempo. How the police act like that? I thought they protect and serve. They say we should stop the violence. Hell no, pointed to the cops. How they asking us to stop? George Floyd, hard to stop. Can't forget about Freddie Gray. They racing to the clock. And now Rashard Brooks, George Floyd, the bigger picture.